Hey, Donna Price here with Compassers Consulting. And of course, just when you're going live, the tech gives you challenges. So we're getting it all set up here. Thanks for being here and hopefully doing the headset this week to improve the sound. Look at that. There we go. So Womenpreneur Success Path Weekly Training. So thrilled that you're here. Today we're testing out going live on three different places so that people can access the training. The trainings are always available afterwards in the members area, and you can get on our notification list at compassersconsulting.com/weekly if you want to get an update on the training and then an update on where the replay is for you. So just to recap the Womenpreneur Success Path, we're going to talk today kind of more in depth about this path because it is based on the 4 pillars of success, leadership being the first pillar of success, which is vision, strategy, and action. Marketing or creating your strategic marketing framework is the second pillar of success with a focus on the business growth keys, which is what we're talking about today, more in depth. The third pillar is your products and services. Creating excellence in your products and services, innovating so that they're solving problems that your target market has. And then developing smooth operations, operationalizing your business for growth and for sale. And all built on a foundation of, I look at this as like you as the leader, a success mindset, taking good self-care, taking time for recreation and play, spending time doing personal growth and development so that you can show up being the best leader possible for your organization. I lay out the complete framework in the Visionary Womenpreneurs Field Guide in more depth than we're going to go into here today. So I encourage you to pick that up. You can get it at compassersconsulting.com/field-guide. And so we're starting with the framework. So the first pillar is vision and strategy or leadership. The second, marketing. Third, operations. Fourth, products and services. Funny how services just sat there, but all right. So let's talk a little bit more. So leadership, the visionary, right? You are the visionary of your business. You're seeing what the future looks like for the business. You're creating that compelling, exciting vision for the business. And then creating the strategies that you need to get there, as well as the values that guide the business. So under that pillar, I see vision, strategy, values, and impact, the impact that you want to make on the world. The second part is marketing. So building that customized marketing plan that works for your business. So I don't believe that marketing is a one-size-fits-all solution. I believe that we all have to create a marketing plan for our businesses that are customized to our business and that makes sense for our business. And there's some keys that we're going to talk about today that kind of run through for all businesses, but we might do them differently. And then operationalizing your business. So creating the policies and systems that position your business for growth and in the long term so that you can sell the business down the road. So really important whether you're a small business or a large business to have an operational plan, how you do things in your company. This is how we do it at XYZ company. There we go. And then innovating solutions for your target market. So creating products and services that are innovative and unique, but also serve your target market. So like I said earlier, the foundation is personal growth, work-life balance, self-care, all those things that make you the best leader you can be for your company. So today we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the business growth keys. And as we do these weekly trainings, it's really these business growth keys that we keep looking at a lot of times. So there's 8 business growth keys to increase profits. And the goal is increased profits, right? So first, you need to know your numbers, and you're going to keep coming back to your numbers, but you need to pay attention to the ones that really matter for profitability, for growth, so that we're not looking at something or setting goals that aren't relevant to growing the business. We use a framework of constantly accelerating growth. So we look at these numbers, we assess what's going on, we create strategies to increase the numbers, we create strategies, we look at the conversion for those strategies, we track the numbers, we assess, we create, convert, track, and we just keep going round and round with that. So the business growth keys. Traffic. You have to have traffic to your site or your store. Whatever your business is, you need people coming to the business, right? The second growth key is a way for people to engage with your business. So it's an opt-in online. It might be something else in person, but you want to have a way that you can continue talking with your prospect over time until they become a customer. The third is that conversion rate from opt-in to customer. Fourth is pricing. So we're going to look at that a little bit deeper. Fifth is how we bundle things, add things on. 6 is our customer engagements. And 7 is our recurring money program. And then 8 is profit margins. So let's dive a little bit deeper into them. With all of them, we're going to be looking at conversion over and over again. So I think of business like a mountain. You know, it takes that consistent, persistent, steady action to get to the top. So let's look at traffic. Every business needs traffic, whether it's foot traffic into your store, phone traffic to your service business, web traffic to your online business, or web traffic to your offline business. We all need that traffic. And there are a lot of different ways to get traffic. And we go into some of those in some of the other trainings that we've done. So this workshop is a way to get traffic to the business. Social media posts might be a way for your business to get traffic. So you want to create strategies, like the goal is traffic back to your website or traffic into your store. When you're creating your strategies, then you want to see if those strategies are working. So if you're creating an event, a workshop, you're speaking, you're on a podcast, any of those strategies can be traffic strategies, Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, all traffic strategies. And then you're looking at the conversion of that traffic. Did it convert into the next thing, which is somebody saying yes and opting in to your free offer or offer that you're driving that traffic to. So most often we're offering something for free in order to get name and email, right? And then we can follow up, and we want to, in that follow-up, we want to follow up authentically because we've just met the person. In essence, we're just at that handshake place, and we want to engage and serve as we're following up with the person. So we want to provide value and educate on how we can serve the person and the resources that we have to offer. So you want to create a system. So this goes back to operationalizing your business, right? You want to have a way that you're capturing those new leads, or a way that you're tracking guests that come into your store, and then a way that you're converting people to that next step. So the next number that we want to look at is the buyers and how we get people from just saying yes to becoming a buyer. And part of that is through our like, know, trust, right? So real connections, real value, authenticity is going to help us get to the place where somebody wants to engage us for business. The next business growth key is pricing. So this is one where I find when I'm talking with clients about pricing, people get really scared because they don't want to change their pricing. They don't want to increase prices. I've never increased my prices. I can't increase my prices now. But of course, your price is one of the easiest ways to increase your profits, is to look at your pricing. So it's something that you want to do on a regular basis. And of course, we don't want to overprice, but you also don't want to underprice yourself. So have you raised your prices? And what percent have you raised them? And most often we can look at, when you raise your prices, the impact that it has on your profits is huge. And the negative impact that it has on customers is typically pretty low. So the next thing that we can look at in as a business growth key is how we add things onto a purchase and what other valuable items we have for someone to purchase from us at that initial time of purchase. So looking at the number of things that they're purchasing and what that average is, and how do we increase that average when the next customer comes or when they come back to the store. So it's things that can complement a purchase or supplement a purchase and give it more value. And then that opt-in becomes so valuable to us because it enables you to communicate with your customers even after they've made that purchase. So once you've converted them into a customer, you want to be able to continue communicating what you have to offer to them and have them as a repeat buyer. So it can look different for different businesses. And in a recent training, we did talk about that recurring revenue model and establishing a recurring revenue model, having memberships or continuity programs, VIP programs, subscriptions that provide that recurring revenue for your business, and can really provide a foundation of income and profitability that's incredible for your business. But one of the numbers that you want to be tracking is that recurring, like how many times do they come back into your store? How many times, and then we're looking again at how many things they purchase, what the average purchase price is, all those different numbers, and looking at strategies for increasing over time. So we look at how many things do they buy when they're in the store purchasing and the total amount of the purchase. Each of these numbers, if we use that ACT, we can look at how do we increase that? What are some different things we can be doing during the purchase to increase the things that they're buying with the purchase? And the last number that you want to be looking at for increasing profits are your profit margins. Are there expenses that you can reduce, pricing that you can increase, ways that you can increase your profit just with how you're doing business? I mean, a powerful way to increase profits, and one that we should all be doing on a really regular basis. So you want to always be going back to that framework of assess, create strategies, convert, and then track, and just keep looking at how you make improvements over time. So assess, you're looking at where are you right now? So you're looking at each of those strategies and what's happening right now with that strategy. And so if you're focusing on traffic, you're going to assess, like, what's going on with traffic? How do I increase that? You're going to create a strategy for increasing traffic to your store or your website. Then you're going to look at what's the conversion once they get there. And what do I need to do to increase that conversion? So I have traffic come to the site and a low conversion at the site or in the store. How do I increase that? And you want to be tweaking the strategy when there's no conversion there. And then track each strategy so that you're looking at those metrics over time and continuing to come back and say, well, did that work? what went well, what didn't go well. So critical to know your numbers. You have to know where you start, where you want to go, and the conversions that you need to get yourself there. So our focus is on conversions and increasing each key. So looking at the different business growth keys and setting a goal of 10% increase across all business growth keys. And what would the impact be for that? And when you focus on each business growth key one by one, you can create that massive impact for your business. So the assignment for today, check out your numbers. So we've identified different numbers for you to look at. You might have to look at your system to see if you can see those numbers, if those are things you're tracking, and you might have to create some ways of tracking those numbers better. And then create a plan for assess, create, convert, track, so that you're scheduling that into your plan. And then review your business growth keys. So look at your traffic to your site or store, your opt-ins. Like, do you have a system for getting people's information so that you can follow up with them? Once you've got that information, what's the conversion from them opting in or beginning that engagement to becoming customers? Look at your pricing. Can you make a small increase in pricing? Look at the things that you can bundle and add on to a purchase or offer at the time of purchase as an add-on. Look at your customer engagements, and then how many times are they coming back? And then look at your recurring money program. Do you have one? How could you create one? Go back and check out our training that we just did a couple weeks ago on that. And then your profit margin. Are there ways you can save money and reduce your expenses? So I'd like to invite you to come talk with me about your business. So let's talk business. I offer a free session where during the call, we look at where your business is right now. We look at where you want it to be. So hard to create strategies to get you somewhere if we don't know where you're going. We assess what's stopping you right now or slowing you down and create a plan to accelerate your results so that you're leaving with an action plan for your business acceleration breakthrough. And you can schedule those at meetwithdonna.com, and I would love to talk with you. And get on the weekly notification list for the Womenpreneur Success Path. I would love to let you know when these trainings are coming up. We changed the time a little bit to accommodate different people's schedules. So check it out at compassraiseconsulting.com/weekly. When you join that list, I will automatically get you into the members area so that you can access the field guide and the past trainings that we've done. So thanks for checking out this week's training. I look forward to talking with you again next week. Remember, you can always schedule that appointment at meetwithdonna.com. Take big action in your business and make it a great day.